Hey guys, this is Untitled with Rollout Reviews, doing a little bit of an unboxing and a let's build once again. So, let's just get this open before we get this started. This took a little longer than anticipated. Usually, my packages from Tokyo Hobby take maybe a week and a half from Japan, and that's okay. This took a little bit over 2 weeks, so that's not good. They're usually a lot better with that. But, whatever, it's here now, and oh well. So, let's get this open here. A little bit of stubborn tape at the end there, and take a look at what we have inside. So first, we have this set here. Very nice. We'll not be doing a let's build on this because it's not really a model kit, but we will definitely be doing a review of this. So just take a quick look at the box there. What we're going to be doing the build on is this guy right here. Triple Gillusion. We'll take a look at the box a bit more in the actual review, but this guy is going to be a beast to build. Just to get a sense of this, this is a pretty big box. Here's the box for Gatling Death Shell, and quite a bit of difference in size there. This set is technically like 2.5 beat 'em on, so it's a pretty big set, but we're going to be getting through it here. Let's just jump right in, because I really don't want this video to be extremely long, but might not be able to help it all that much here. I'm just deciding which side I'm going to open it from. Let's open it from this side. Because it would seem there's only one bit of tape. Oh wait, no, there's 2 bits of tape up here too as well. So this guy is the big baddie from ES, the main enemy from the series. So here is all that's inside. A lot of goodies in here. This is the first time in a while ES is actually giving us a model kit, and perhaps could be the last time. Unfortunately, Crossfight Beat 'em On ES, and probably just Crossfight Beat 'em On here, is nearing its end, and we don't know what new releases will be coming out after this, if anything. Obviously, there's still going to be Beat 'em On Crossfire over here, but over there in Japan, this iteration of Beat 'em On is coming to an end, and there's really no signs so far of a reboot anytime soon, which is unfortunate, but we just kind of have to see what happens and wait. But let's get this open. Again, like, there's just so much here that I don't want to talk about news so much as I just want to build this thing. So we have a sprue here of white. We'll get to this in a second. It's so much. A sprue of black. Sprue of a nice sort of dark silvery blue here. Sprue of red, lots of colors. Sprue of another sprue of white, a different white actually this time. Interesting. And then some parts that actually aren't on sprues. Here, some body parts and the cores of the 2 main Beat 'em On. These cores seem to be exactly the same, and these cores seem to also pretty much have the same outer body as the drive core. Anyway, set all this off to the side. I don't even know where I'm gonna put all of this. There's too much. Too much. This video is going to be a journey here. You have this bag full of our bolts and our tool and our triggers inside here. Let's just get these out here. So we have 2 tools. That's nice. 2 rows of bolts and 2 different triggers. One kind of normal looking trigger and one with a little divot on it for some reason. In here, we have the instructions, which we actually might need for this, so I'm going to actually take that out here. We have the sticker sheet, and 3 Bidama come in this set, which is very nice, actually. So here are the instructions. Oh, one of the Bidama fell onto the floor. That's great. All right. So, 3 Bidama. Awesome. And the sticker sheet. That's a pretty big sticker sheet, actually. Just going to say this right now, this guy looks a lot better with stickers than he does without. I'm not going to put stickers on him, but he does look a lot better with stickers. He looks pretty bland without them, but oh well. I just don't want to go through all that trouble. I don't know where I'm going to put these. I just realized that my little bin that I put all of my glass marbles in is in the other room. So we're just going to make do and put it in with these plastic marbles for right now. Hopefully we don't forget. Just so they don't go rolling around. Alright, so the stickers here we're going to put back down here with the box just to get them out of the way. We're going to open up the instructions here, which are quite hefty. Okay, so it shows us how to build both of the 2 individual Beat-em-on first, and then it shows us how to combine them later. So that's good to know. That is a ridiculous thing right there. Shows off like a big combination with triple Gillusion all right there, and yeah, that's pretty crazy. Anyway, again, I'm just getting sidetracked here. There's like 7 sprues here that I need to cut out, and then I need to figure out how to put it all together, and this is gonna be a tough one. All right. First of all, let's cut off all the... Let's just start somewhere. Let's start with the black sprue here. Ah, geez. Okay. So we're starting with this piece up here. This Beat-em-on's really cool. It's something new, even without messing with it. On the Beat-em-on forums, I think we've already decided that this will be completely illegal in any future tournaments, at least the combined mode of this, because it's crazy. It shoots 3 marbles at once, 3 magazines can be attached to it, 3, or I think actually only 2, barrels can be attached to it. It becomes this ridiculous mess of shots that is completely impractical, and we just don't want to deal with actually having be in our little tournament meta we're trying to create here. With Beat-em-on Crossfire coming out here, I wonder if they're going to be hosting any tournaments in the future, because that'll be really interesting to see like how they'll regulate it. Because I wonder if like people coming in to the tournaments using Japanese Beat-em-on they'll even look twice, because I've heard some stories about people to the like Toys R Us Beyblade tournaments bringing in the Japanese Beyblades and just wrecking people. So I wonder how that's gonna turn out. But I don't know, maybe they'll be more strict. But all right, there's a sprue done. At this rate, hopefully we'll be getting somewhere. Let's just put all these over here in a little pile and work on this white sprue. I'll sort of get into the lore of this guy a little more in his actual review. But his name is a little weird. Gillusion. It actually comes from giraffe and illusion. However, this guy is clearly not a giraffe. Again, I'll elaborate a little more in the review because I'll have a little more time to get sidetracked there. Whereas here, I have a lot to do in a little bit of time, and I just want to sort of get busy. Again, just going to address this here. Pick up from where I left off when I was unboxing the thing. Yeah, Crossfight Beat 'em On. Yes, it would seem they're stopping production in September. Now, whether it'll get picked up for another season is very unlikely. Obviously, if Crossfire does well over here, just like with Beyblade, it having various spin-offs like Bay Wheels and whatnot, maybe there could be some kind of spin-off that is just for the US market. But that's very, very unlikely. It would seem that this era of Beat 'em On has come to an end. That's not to say I'm going to stop reviewing them, because there's quite a few releases that I don't have, quite a few that you guys want me to get, and I may get them down on the line and review them. I won't stop reviewing Beat 'em On stuff. Even after Crossfight is over, even after Crossfire is over, I'll still try to find a way to bring Beat 'em On reviews to you in some way. Maybe I'll get some more Crash Beat 'em On or Super Beat 'em On and review those. But yeah, as it stands, unfortunately, Crossfire is coming to an end, and the toy line with it. So we'll see the future of Beat 'em On and where that goes afterward. But again, for right now, that is the truth, and it's unfortunate. Almost done with this sprue here. Seemingly cut off a little too much on one of those pegs there. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think it'll work just fine. It's also should be mostly covered up, but yeah, there we go. There's that sprue done. Set that down there. Now, this is an interesting one. These are all of the parts that make sort of the center unit of Gillusion himself work properly, and it's really interesting. Let's cut these out. I'm cutting so many, and I'm trying to be sort of fast here, because I just don't want this video to be ridiculously long, because it'll be terrible for me to upload, and also just could be very boring for all of you to watch. So I'm trying to go fast here, but that also makes it a little bit risky, because I could accidentally cut something off that I don't want cut off, and that would be extremely, extremely bad. So we're trying not to do that. But man, this video is going to be very long. When I said I was doing this, some people were surprised, because this is a very big kit here. Just going to get these bolts cut out here and ready to go, just so that I don't have to do it later. Gonna have to do it at some point. Might as well do them now. There's no real order to how I'm doing this. I just am doing it as I pick them up. Yeah, whatever. I'll just do this now as well. The bolts are, again, like this much softer plastic. It's really weird how much of a different plastic all of these different sprues are. Like this plastic is sort of very brittle. This plastic is very sturdy, and like then the bolts have a very weak, well, not so much weak as it is just sort of a rubbery kind of plastic. It's not really plastic. It's not like straight up rubber. I'm just gonna take a drink here. But yeah, it's like it's much less solid. And that's a good thing because then they have a less chance of breaking. But it is worth noting. So 2 more sprues here. These sprues seem to be identical. Just different colors. The emblems on them are different as well. But that seems to be it. This Speedalon uses a extremely weird system. I've seen some people buy multiples of this set and make some really cool stuff out of it because it has some weird hinges in some places that really make some of the combinations, like fan-made combinations, illegal combinations, but fan-made combinations really work well, and they've made like big robots with like large arms and legs. Kind of reminds me of some of these Super Beat 'em on, like Mecha. Some really cool stuff that some people have made just by buying like 2 or 3 sets of this. I can't imagine doing that, but it would be cool to experiment with some of the new systems. Like the arms, they have this like weird hinge where they like turn around, and I'll show that off a little more once it's built. But yeah, kind of a cool little transformation kind of thing. So, getting this done slowly but surely. This guy's got some, well, left Stallion and right Drake, which are the 2 parts of triple Gillusion. They have some weird arms that are ridiculously awesome. They remind me of like Chrome Raven from the 02 series of Battle Beat 'em on, with the having like they have like a big, like these big parts here, like these big grips on the side that you hold onto, and if you use the right arm of right Drake and the left arm of left Stallion, you have there just a ridiculous combo that these arm parts have it running for like the best arm parts in Crossfight, and it's almost stupid how good they could potentially be, just because they extend out so far, and they also have emblems on them. So there you go. You have yourself a very, very formidable emblem charge beat 'em on. Alright, now 1 more sprue, and then we can finally start putting it together. That's already come off, it seems. Alright, cut that. Yeah, so here we have left Stallion, has the blue parts. It's a rapid fire type, right Drake, which is a power type, and then Gillusion, which is just a crazy 3-shot special type of Doom. It's pretty crazy. Again, like, I don't know how much I should say here because I like keeping a lot of my thoughts on them to the review. But it's hard to keep all of it to the review when I'm here for 20-30 minutes building this thing, and the review ends up only being like 10 minutes of your time that I have to talk. So, there's that. This is just sort of so you can get an idea of how long it takes to build these and sort of how I like going about building these. So, you know, I just know that some people, for some reason, enjoy these videos, just sort of me talking here casually, because I sort of try more of a I don't want to use the word professional, but a more like less casual sort of tone of speaking in my reviews, because I just want to get the information out there. But here it's more casual. I can just talk. If I stutter or mess up, it's not as big of a deal here as it would be in one of my reviews, especially considering I like my reviews being one take. So one single mess up sometimes just means I have to start over, and it's not something I have to do. It's just something that I don't like dealing with, going through and editing stuff out, so I'd rather go through the trouble. Anyway, here we have several piles of stuff. Now we're just going to go through here really quick and clean up some of it. Most of the time it seems pretty good, but with different plastic qualities all throughout this model, like some of the softer plastics and the lighter plastics, some more flash tends to show through just on some of the different types of plastic. Especially on these, it seems like where it attaches here and here directly on the sides seems to be quite a bit of flash. Again, this part I find is possibly the most boring part of it, because to get the proper cut, I sort of have to cover the whole thing with my hand, unfortunately. But wish I could get, like, I guess I could zoom in a bit. Maybe that'll make it more interesting. I doubt it, but yeah, there's just a little bit of flash here. It's probably not a whole big deal. It probably won't improve the look all that much by taking it off, especially seeing as I don't apply stickers to these, but oh well. Again, I highly recommend putting the stickers on this guy, because otherwise he just looks bland as all hell. Let's move the camera a little bit here, because I generally like to keep it close to me as I cut this flash, and it's not getting in frame all that well. Again, this video is just turning out to be a long one, but oh well. If you stuck around this long, then I applaud you, and you knew from the start that this was going to be a pretty long thing. I'm glad you have the time for this, because I barely do. Again, I've been waiting for this for a long time, and all the guys on the Beat 'em On forums have just been asking me every day in the chat room, did you get it? Did you get it yet? Have you got it yet? And every single day until now, I've just been like, nope. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know why I'm getting it. I'm not getting it, rather. You know, what's the problem? But finally today, I actually got it, and that's good. However, the only problem with that is actually tomorrow I'm leaving to go on vacation out of town, so I might not actually have reviews for this up until this weekend. I'll probably upload this the day, the night at least, that I'm doing this here. So you'll be seeing this then, but yeah, the reviews for these guys will be up this weekend. Unfortunately, that's just how it works. There's a lot of flash on this one. See, it seems like I said, like the plastics are so different. The blue on this area didn't have very much flash on this, but just the way it cut differently with the red plastic, it left a little more flash. So it's just weird tolerances, and there's some just jagged bits that I like to clean up. Just making sure. I got all of it. Sometimes, just if you don't do this, some of the parts don't go together. This is obviously just not necessary. These model kits, I keep saying, they're made to just be ripped off of the sprue and put together. I just like cleaning them up a little bit more than that. Makes for a much longer video, unfortunately. But, oh well. Again, those of you who are still here sticking around after almost 30 minutes, again, I'm just glad you have the time for this. So, in a bit here, as I'm done with this, we'll finally be able to put this whole thing together. The review is really where I'm going to talk about how everything works and how to transform this guy, because he does, I mean, he parts forms. It's not a perfect transformation. And in the show, he just kind of shoves the two Beat-em-on together and they magically form one. But, yeah, it's really cool. It almost seems like, even though only one of them is a dragon, almost seems like an homage in some way to Bakurikuso from Battle Beat-em-on. The two dragons that combined together, Bakuso and Rakuso, combined together into Bakurikuso. And they were a red dragon and a blue dragon, and this is a red dragon and a blue stallion, a blue horse. And again, I'll talk a little more about that and why he's a dragon and a horse and why his name is Giraffe. A little more in the review. Some of you might already know, but I'm just going to wait to explain all of that because to explain it, I'd like to tell the history, and I really don't have the names of everything right now. I'd have to do a bit of a Wikipedia search. I don't want to do that. I don't want to waste even more time than I have to here. Some of the flash on this white plastic is really bad. So we're just cleaning that up a bit. Yeah, this is a little like in the show. The user of this Beat-em-on, who is, spoilers, well, not spoilers, you find out like the 3rd episode or something, not 3rd, but like 5th probably, that it is the brother of the main character of the series, who uses Garu Burn, and he's being controlled by this Beat-em-on here. And he uses left Stallion and right Drake at the same time, one in each hand, before combining them into triple Gillusion. But it seems a little cheaty to me that he can use both Beat-em-on at once when everyone else just uses their one Beat-em-on. They're meant to be held in one hand and then the other in the other hand, so you're using two at once. But that just seems illegal. But whatever. Anime logic, I suppose, is different from actual, like, rules in real life. This is a long one, unfortunately. I keep saying that. It's probably getting old, but it is long, and it's not so much that I'm wasting your time. I know I should be concerned about that a little more. I'm more concerned about the fact that this is going to take forever to upload. We're just about at 30 minutes now, and that is not... it's not setting well with me, because that's going to take so long to upload. It's not even funny. But, yeah, okay. We're done with these parts. Let's finally take a look at these black parts. I don't think these will need much dealing with. They seem to have come off the sprue quite well. Let's zoom out here, and then we'll finally put it together, if we can manage to figure this out. Might have to refer to the instructions a bit. So first, let's put some parts together that we know go together. This little bit, I believe, plugs on there like that. And these, I think, plug on like this as the mane of the horse, like that. Let me just refer to the box really quick, make sure I'm plugging those on the right way. There's no real order to the way I'm doing any of this. Yeah, that seems to be right. Methinks. Huh. Or maybe it's actually not right. Whoops, this actually doesn't go on like this. It would seem it goes up like that. And then this attaches here, and this attaches here. Interesting piece here. But that goes on the top of this guy's head. Let's actually try and build the actual body of Stallion here. Is it Stallion or Starion with an R? Some people were saying it's Starion with an R, Starion. So maybe Star Stallion? Yeah. Starion. Oh, it would seem I missed a little bit right here on the foot. Just cleaning that up. Alright, so here's the foot parts for Starion. Starion or Starion? Who knows? And here is the head part there. And do we have... Oh, right. Which of these eye parts goes on? Starion. This one attaches to his head like that. Again, it's so much better looking if you actually put the eye on that and put the stickers on everywhere. It looks so much better. Oop, that didn't sound good. But here is the, well, here what would appear to be the head part of Starion. It just doesn't seem like that. I mean, the picture showed this going up, but it just doesn't seem like that's right. I like it better down, even though the picture showed it going up. I like it better down. This little part here. I like it better going down, because then it can actually go down here and out of the way of everything. It seems to make more sense that way, but then again, it can't go up to hold a magazine. I'm torn. We're over 30 minutes at this point, and we can't make up our mind. So we're just going to do it how it is on the box. And then put that away. Okay, there we go. It actually goes up like that now. Cool. Alright, let's move on, so we don't waste any more of your time. Left Starion, I think, would probably have the left arm what do you know? It does. It has the left arm. So, I'm going to use this piece, I believe. Or possibly not. Jeez, I don't even know. Yes. Okay. This is a really weird kind of thing going on here. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay. I'm referring more to the box than I am to the instructions, which, in all likelihood, isn't going to get me very far. I just like to pretend. Okay. So it would seem that this piece, you shove in there like that. And it clicks like this, and it can go out and rotate. This is the sort of the piece I was talking about that like has a hinge. Anyway, there is that. Don't know how I like it, because it's a bit scary, to be perfectly honest. Let me take a look at that again. Yeah, that's a bit scary. Oh well. Oh well. That's how it works. I double checked, and it would seem that's how it works. Let's actually attach the emblem. It's got a nice little horse on it. Little horsey on that emblem. And then this piece here attaches like this, I believe. Quite possibly could attach the other way. We'll find out. I think it does attach the other... No, it does not seem to attach the other way. Okay. Would help if this was actually on screen, on camera. Alright, so there is that arm. Oh, this is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, now this is a thing. This attaches somewhere up here. This is just a train wreck. I don't know what I'm doing, but I won't give up. I promised this video, and I will get it done no matter the cost. This is the trigger for left Stallion. Stallion. So that goes in like that. I think. I hope. Yeah, that sounds right. Yes, okay, that makes sense. Okay, now this, I'm actually going to have to refer to the instructions for this. This video, man, is going to be like an hour long, and I'm never going to get this uploaded. Okay. It's like we're all in the car together, and we're a little bit lost. But that's fine, because I don't know, maybe it's not fine. This is crazy. Like, in theory, this would be better. This would have been better, in fact. Actually reading the instructions from the start, it would seem this little part is where you put the trigger. Alright, just in like that. Alright, and then this slides on like that. So these are ridiculous arm parts, by the way. Crazy. This is good arm parts. Alright. I think that's done. I think that arm is done. Now, let's do this arm. Okay, so this piece, we take this little bit here, and it slides through. Okay, and we rotate it, and then this little part here snaps on somehow onto this piece. Just like that. Okay, good. Jeez. And you wonder why I liked these so much better when they weren't model kits. Okay. Now it would seem this little piece goes in here somewhere. I swear I'll have all of this down. I swear I'll understand how to do all of this. Once when I make the review. Okay. Alright, this part slides on there. We're good. Alright, now, which one of these? Probably the left leg. Goes on like that. Alright. Okay, we almost have Stallion done, guys. Stallion. I'm never gonna get used to that. Stallion. We almost have it done. So, going to... Okay. Guess the cord doesn't come apart. I'm sure it does, but... Oh well. Okay. The head part... There we go. Goes on there. Ta-da! Alright. Arm part. Which bolts? Which bolts does he use? Should probably have figured that out. Just uses the blue ones. This is a weird blue color, by the way. This is like a weird sort of seafoamy blue color. Very weird. It might not show up being that weird here, but it's weird. Just take my word for it. Alright, now. The other bolt. Okay, that is in. Then we attach this mess of pieces to this arm here. This is all of the combination pieces just kind of slapped together there. It'll probably all make sense when it combines. And then, finally, attach the leg parts here. Ta-da! And there, it would seem, is left Stallion. Alright. So we have left Stallion. Now we just have right Drake to make. But... on the bright side, we have experience, if nothing else, because most of the parts are pretty much the same, as long as we don't throw pieces across the room. I'm determined to make this video under an hour long. That's a stubborn piece right there. Again, yes, determined to make it under an hour long. But, oh man, that is tight. That's difficult. It's It's going to be terrible taking off for the Gillusion combination. Whoops. Where is the core? There it is. It's over here. I found it. Alright. Now this Drake head piece attaches just like that. Good. We're golden. We're just going to attach the head part on immediately. Okay. Alright. We're good. Now, I don't think there's anything we have to stick in here, so we'll just slide that on like that. Probably should get the trigger on there. Get the emblem with a nice looking little dragon on there. A Drake on there. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. There is the emblem. Let's actually just attach this arm on. Here. Just like that. Okay. Now. I'm assuming this piece is going to attach similarly to the other one, like that. Hopefully I did that right. Okay. Now, that is the arm part. Okay, here is that. And then this goes on here. I swear, I'm trying to finish this as fast as possible. Leg parts. Let's attach that there and that there. This part here actually goes on the trigger, so that's cool. Just like that. And now we can actually put it all together here. So let's attach the leg parts. And then finally attach the last arm part of the thing. And ta-da! There we have left Stallion and right Drake. Took us long enough. So I'll have the full review on this up soon-ish, eventually, at the end of the week. And we'll take them all apart, and hopefully by then we'll have figured out how to combine them into triple Gillusion without taking this much time. So, that is about it, guys, and this is IX, signing off.